Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 16, the show. Row the show with Theo. This is episode 126, and we are getting ready here for the series coming up here. It's a 3-game series against the Nationals, as we'll be hosting them here today. There you see our record right there, and we are still struggling here in the American League Central. We'll see the standings here in just a bit, but Theo, of course, is hitting the ball here pretty well. In that last episode there, we've seen him in Game 3. He was 3 for 4 with 3 home runs, hitting his 21st, 22nd, and 23rd home runs of the season. There you see in the standings right now, 7 games out of first place. And of course, the Indians, 3 right there, 3 games behind the Royals, as there's just 4 games between us and the Indians there in the division. Take a look at the National League East, and there you see the Nationals, 17.5 games out of first place. Braves playing some really good baseball right now. There you see 57, and looks like 25 there for them. So we'll go ahead and head out here to Comerica Park here today. A beautiful afternoon here for the ball game. You see a good packed house here. They want to see if Theo can continue on here and have another fantastic game that he had there in the last episode when they were playing against the Blue Jays there at home. So there you see his numbers: 23 home runs for the season, 60 RBIs for him. We'll see here bottom of the first here with 2 outs, and he's going to go after the first pitch here, and this is going to be high, and it's going to be a nice, well-kept ball in the ballpark there as the right field or first baseman there gets that one. So easy play there. Bottom of the third with a runner on, and 1-0 here early for the Tigers as Bonds hits that one out there. He finds a gap, and he's going to hit this one, and he is now going to go, oh, no, he's going to go for a double here. He was going to go for a triple, but he does go ahead and get the double and the RBI. So now it's now going to make it now 2-0 here. Tigers lead this one early here against the Nationals. As you see, the Nationals, like I said, not playing too well here. They're 17 games out of first place and trying to get themselves out of this deep hole that they're in. So Bonds will be at second. As you see, Epson will be up to bat. And he had a great game there in that last series there against the Blue Jays. We'll see what he can do here today with 0-2. Runner at second with 2 outs. It's 2-0 here, and we'll see this one go high and deep, and this is going to go back, as that's going to go in the gap there right where Bonds hit at, and that is going to go and get him a RBI for himself, and the run will score. Bonds will score, and Epson will get a triple, so he'll get a triple RBI there for himself, and now he's in scoring position here as they lead it now 3-0. Take a look at the replay and see that he does a great job there. Good job, Kev. Find the gap out there to see the center fielder trying to go after that one, but miss. So we'll see the center defense now here, top of the 5th here, 2-2 pitch, and with 1 out. And Bonds makes a nice snag there right on the third base line and throws that one across the field and gets that one to first for the out. So nice defensive stop there, just snagging that one and making a good play there on the hitter. So now we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 now. Detroit still leads this one. Bonds up to bat once again. He has a 1-1 pitch. We'll see what he can do here. The swing, and this one's going to go up the middle there. Second baseman can't make a play, and Bonds will get a single there for himself, and that will be his nice hit there for him, as now he enters his play today with 107 hits here, leading the ball club there. You see Miguel Cabrera right behind him with 89, Jackson with 87, and so on and so forth. So Bonds gets on board here, and we'll see what he can do. Now, unfortunately, they cannot bring him home, but it's tied up 3-0 here, or 3-all here, I should say, not 3-0. Yeah, tied up 3-0. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, Bonds go ahead, and he will grind out there at first, and that will retire him. Now, 2 for 4 here, double and single. We'll see what he can do here in the bottom of the 10th as they're down by 2. Nobody on board, 0-2 count for Bonds, and he'll swing and miss there, and he'll get the first out of the inning here as they're in extra frames. As you'll take a look here and see the show track. They pitch that one right inside, and then they start working him outside there, and Bonds goes chasing off of those last 2 to strike him out. So good job there from the pitcher, doing his what he has to do there against a heavy hitter like Bonds and make him go the other direction. But we'll see here. Nationals will win this one. Final score, 5-3. Bonds 2 for 5 in the ball game with a double an RBI, and also a stolen base that he had there in that ball game. So now we'll go game 2 here, as we're trying to see if we can get this series back to tie it up here with 1 apiece. Got to win game number 2, and we'll see what kind of trouble Bonds can get into today. So there you see the last 4 games there, hitting very well, but of course he would like to do better here and get a victory here for his ball club. So we'll see what he can do here. Bottom of the first, 2-0 count. That one gets hit right at the pitcher as one pops up, and the pitcher makes a nice play unassisted there as he gets that one to first. So nice job there getting Bonds out on that play. Now 2-0 here, bottom of the fourth. Bonds hit this one to the third baseman, and Ryan Zimmerman makes a nice toss there as he gets the hitter there out, and Bonds is retired once again. So now 0-2 now here for Bonds here in this ball game. We'll see what he can do here now. Here this next at bat now with 2 groundouts here at the bottom of the 6th, runner at second. 2-0 is your score. Detroit is trailing, and we'll see that Bonds is going to go ahead and ground out once again with another ground out there. So now it makes him now 0-3 here, and that hitting streak that he has right now could be coming to an end if he does not turn things around. You see Jackson there at second base, and he'll be stranded there. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 8th here with tied up here 2-2, and Bonds hits that one over the head of the first baseman there. Nice job. He hits that one down the right field line, and that will be a single for him, as now there's runners in scoring position now at first and second. There you see Bonds continue his hitting streak here with now 7 games. So there you see the replay right there. Bonds getting a nice hit there going down the first base line. So now we're in extra frames again here in game number 2. Tied all 2-2 here. Bonds will hit this one. That'll be a little chop there for him, and that will be an out there for the Tigers as Bonds is retired on that play. So we'll see here if we can try to turn things around here and win this one in extra frames, as we're now 3-3 here at the top of, or bottom of the 12th. Bonds here, there you see a drop third strike, and he'll have to try to run this one, but does not, and that will get him walking back to the dugout here, as they're tied up here in the 12th. So can we break this tie and win this ball game and tie this series up? Yeah, we do. Win this one. 4-3 is your final score. Bonds 1 for 6 in the game. Not much from him today, as he does get a strikeout there. Not helpful at all. But they'll win this one. So now they've got the series tied up here, 1 game apiece. And now they're going to try to see if they can win the series here today in game 3. So again, Comerica Park, a beautiful afternoon here. You see the fans there holding up their signs there, cheering for their local ball club. 2-0 here at the bottom of the 2nd with nobody on board and nobody out for Bonds. We'll see what he can do here with this pitch. He'll take this pitch, and he'll hit this one right to the second baseman there, who makes a play and gets the Bonds out on that one, as Bonds, again, having trouble here with his first at-bats here as of late. Bottom of the 4th now, 2-0. Washington leads it now here. Again, just like in last game, and Bonds hit this one to the third baseman, who makes a nice play. Zimmerman gets Bonds out again, and there you see Thornburg is now happy to be relieved from any kind of damage there from Bonds. So now go to the bottom of the 7th here. We're down by 3. Bonds up to bat with 1 out with nobody on board. We'll see what he can do with this pitch. 0-2 pitch here. This one's high and deep. This one's going to go back, but does have enough to go over the wall. It does not. And it will be caught by the center fielder there in right center field for the out. So there you see the team ERA there, and of course the Nationals there in 4th place there with a 3.38 ERA. Doing pretty good there with their ERA for a team here, as the Braves, of course, lead it there in the National League. Now tie 4-4 here in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out, and this one's going to go over the fence here. This one's high and deep, and it is gone. Home run number 24 there for Bonds, as he has now broke up this tie. It is now 5-4 here in the ball game. As you see there, the pitcher not happy about that at all. And yeah, this is something that a lot of fans here in Detroit would like to see more often from Bonds, as he does hit that solo shot there, 471 feet deep there, as they go ahead and take the lead here late in this ball game. Take a look at the replay. Getting a hold of that one, and that one right there is wheelhouse right there. Yeah, you can't pitch that ball there to him and not expect him to smack that one out of the ballpark there, as that one goes over the fence, and that is going to help them get the victory there, as Tyler Clipper gets the win. his 5th win of the season. Tigers win this one 5-4. Bonds 1 for 4 in the ball game with a home run, RBI, and a run scored. And now his average now at 298. So he's near that 300 mark there. We'd like to see him get over that here. But they win this one. They take 2 out of 3 against the Nationals here today as they win this one by 1. So we'll take a look at the standings before we go and see that the Tigers are, yes, still in the hole here. They're 6 games out of first place as the, of course, Royals and Indians are still playing very well. But they are on a losing streak here. So hopefully this will turn things around. But we'll have to wait until the second half to see if that happens because now we're at the halfway point of the season. Yes, we're at the All-Star break, and we'll see what we can get into as we'll have Seattle. We'll go on the road here, start off that second half against them. But in the next episode, it will be the All-Star festivities. We'll see if he's going to be in the Home Run Derby and also if he's made the All-Star game. Of course, I think by the looks of his numbers, I think he will make both. And we'll see him in action there in the next episode. So we'll see what he can do there in the All-Star game and in the Home Run Derby. Of course, the new format for the Home Run Derby should be a lot of fun, especially for him. And it won't be as much pressure there. So we'll see what he can do there in the Home Run Derby. But that is it for me, you guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out other great series here at ESGNet. Follow us here on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And as always, keep yourselves together healthy and definitely come on back for more MLB 16 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here on the channel. And keep yourselves together healthy. And I will see you guys next time.